2 tornado ripped through North Central's high school, leaving 75% of the school unsalvageable. This left students at Lugoff-Elgin High School wondering about their own safety. Let's look closer to the tornado safety at our school.
EF2 tornadoes are known for tearing roofs off buildings, lifting cars, and uprooting trees. All North Central students had to be moved to the Applied Technology Education Center. The incident at North Central left the district, students, and families wondering if our schools are really tornado safe. As we've seen over the past 2 months, South Carolina weather can bring bad storms and dangerous outcomes. The local meteorologists have to stay informed about possible tornadoes.
There's always the potential for a tornado when we start looking at spin in the atmosphere, and we can dissect a storm with radar, and that will allow us to see what's happening in the upper levels of the storm, or at least the upper levels of the sky, just to make sure there might be something kind of going on, something mixing in, something circulating in the atmosphere that could potentially produce a tornado. And then we get actual confirmation when it's on the ground from law enforcement or a trained spotter.
Last week's tornado watch caused some parents to be worried about their students. While surrounding districts chose early dismissal, some parents decided to come and pick their students up early. According to Kershaw County School District Coordinator for School Safety, Doug Bowling, says there are many aspects in deciding whether or not students should be dismissed early.
There's a lot that goes into deciding early dismissal. What are the reasons for the early dismissal, the impacts within the community, the safety, roadways, road conditions, traffic patterns, time of the dismissal, and that's all really made by the superintendent. The superintendent does take information from our county emergency management division, as well as myself and local responders.
Some students believe that extra measures can be taken to ensure school safety before potential severe weather.
We should do more drills so we be more prepared and do more improvements on the school.
Many students remember placing a book over their head during a tornado drill, but these guidelines have changed. According to the National Weather Service, students should follow teachers to a designated safe place to crouch down and put their hands over the back of their head and stay away from windows. After seeing the videos released from North Central, some students are more aware of the importance of following procedures during a drill.
We could probably prepare for a tornado more by kind of updating our drills, because really, what's a book over our head gonna do if a tornado rips through our hallways like it did in North Central?
In order to ensure school safety, the school reviews its policies annually.
Policies are reviewed at least once a year, and then if we make changes, the policies are updated at that time as well.
North Central faced devastation on January 11th, and almost a month later, tragedy happened at Lugoff-Elgin as we lost our own Jessica Ross. Let's take a moment and reflect on her life and her legacy.
Jessica was always very caring and forgiving to anybody. And she was always there if you needed her, no matter who you were or if she had ever talked to you before.
She helped me a lot about myself and my dance career, and she was like confident. She had more confidence in me than I did in myself. And I think that's one thing I'll remember her for.
My favorite memory with Jessica was definitely when we were in the cafeteria and we were going through a hard time. She was going through a hard time with her family. And she just wasn't afraid to come in and just make us smile all the time.
We'll see you next week, Demons.